TikTok moms are trying to cancel Chappell Roan. Girl. Recently, Chappell Roan was on a podcast named Call Her Daddy. It's a pretty popular podcast, pretty huge. There were some really good moments where fans got to learn a lot about more of her inside life. She answered like a ton of questions, which were actually really interesting. As someone who doesn't really listen to Chappell Roan, I've still heard a lot about her, and listening to the podcast, I was actually really interested. She has some W takes. And you could tell that during the podcast, there wasn't any like massive fakeness, you know, or like mask or whatever. She seemed to be just pretty open and out there and honest, which is awesome. However, for the society we live in today, people are huge fans of honest or authentic or real. In fact, after this podcast, a lot of people commented talking about how they feel like she needs social media training. No, that's one thing I've always hated. Celebrities don't always need media training. Maybe we need to not be so picky about every little thing we hear. Maybe we need to not overanalyze and tear people apart over their honest and personal outlook on life and tragedy and things that happen daily that people stir controversy around. The first thing that kind of annoyed people was when she spoke about politics.
Please save me, Donald Trump, please.
I have mental illness.
Obviously, this is a non-political channel, so I'm not saying too much on it, but I am saying that I do agree at what she's getting at. I think the human race needs to stop looking at celebrities to save the day and tell them what's morally wrong and right. I think that's a little weird.
Also, why the f*** are you looking to me for some political answer? You think I have the answer? I'm a pop star. I wish I had the answers. I wish the president was a pop star. But she's not.
Other than like obvious things like, oh, spreading the word. Like when wars were starting to break out, I didn't need a celebrity to tell me like who was wrong and right. You can do your own research. No one is looking up to celebrities for political advice. We want to make sure that we're supporting someone with good moral values. Incredibly well said. I actually do agree with this. It's strange how people get genuinely mad when their favorite artist, who just makes music, doesn't speak up about every political issue. I understand some things are really important, some things have to be talked about, but most of the time it's not really necessary. People need to separate their like political life and like everything else.
But Chappell Roan is right where she's just like, y'all keep looking to pop stars to lead a revolution. This is not fucking Hunger Games. Lord is not gonna come out of the ocean and wave a flag and just racism be over. That's not how anything works. Y'all expecting pop culture, like individuals to be a figurehead for political ideations and movements, you're turn it on. Let me not use mean words, but this needs to be turned on.
The podcast carried on, and unfortunately, Chappell eventually gets asked a question about old friends and people she knew in high school and if she knows them today. And she answers saying that a lot of them are married and have kids. So that led to the question of, do you ever want to get married and have kids? And oh my god, who knew her simple response, which I actually do understand, would become such an issue? But hey, it's the internet, so.
Okay, are you still close with your friends from back home?
Yeah, I am. They're really awesome. We have such different lives. They are, a lot of them are married with children, and like they have their own houses, and like, and to me, I'm like, I don't know when that's gonna happen for me. Like, I don't know when that is realistic, if ever. So,
do you want that?
Like, get married and
yeah.
I don't know. I like, part of me is like, is it even gonna be legal to marry like my wife one day, you know? I don't know. So, but kids, all of my friends who have kids are in hell. I don't know anyone. I actually don't know anyone who's like happy and has children at this age. I have like a 1-year-old, like 3-year-old, 4 and under, 5 and under. I literally have not met anyone who's happy, anyone who has like light in their eyes, anyone who has slept. They're mothers, like they're busy and they have jobs and lives. Yeah. Like I am just their friend. You know what I mean? Like,
so right there are some key words. It's my friends. Okay, everyone she knows. So we're talking about her personal life here. She's not talking about every mom in the world. Yet, you know, TikTok had to do their thing and take it out of context.
All of my friends who have kids are in hell. I don't know anyone. I actually don't know anyone. All of my friends who have kids are in hell. I don't know anyone. I actually don't know anyone who's like happy and has children at this age. I have like like a 1-year-old, like 3-year-old, 4 and under, 5 and under. I literally have not met anyone who's happy, anyone who has like light in their eyes, anyone who has
Please stop putting your kids' faces on the internet. I beg.
I actually don't know anyone who's like happy and has children at this age.
What an insane take. If you don't want kids, just say that. Because that's what this is screaming to me. You don't want kids, so you're finding a way to project that and say that mothers are completely just unhappy. There's no sparkle in their eye.
Defensive much? She literally said nothing about mothers. She's talking about her friends and her personal experience. She also said parents, which includes fathers. But fathers aren't on here getting defensive like this. It's just you.
Ask any mother, the reason that they wake up every single day joyful is because of their children. It's the most bizarre thing. Imagine saying there's no mothers that are happy.
Again, she didn't say that.
What's so funny about this is I have not met one version of Chappell Roan who is happy, who seems joyful, who seems to have a light in her eye. She seems so absolutely miserable.
Yeah, now we're just deflecting and turning the script around. Okay. Yeah, see, no one's telling you that your life is hell, okay? It's a different story for everybody. And, you know, I'm gonna say something that might be a little harsh here, but if moms wanted other people to be accepting and understanding and also want the next generation to have kids just like they did, maybe they shouldn't make a ton of TikToks talking about how constantly miserable they are. Maybe they shouldn't raise the next generation constantly throwing things like, you wait till you're a parent, I hope you have kids just like you, I was so fun before I had kids, and then wonder why the next generation doesn't want kids. And I'm included in that, bro. I don't want kids. When you grow up hearing things like that your entire life, what makes you want to have kids? And then of course moms of the internet are not any better. They're always posting, oh, you know, it's okay, mama. It's a hard sacrifice. Raising kids isn't easy. All I'm seeing are upsetting, miserable things. Am I supposed to just weigh out all of the negative because of a few short TikToks of moms having a peaceful nap with their baby? Because I can guarantee you that's like less than 1% of the time. To me, having kids does not seem worth it. However, Chappell's never been against moms and people who have kids. It's honestly just her opinion.
All of my friends who have kids are in hell. I don't know anyone. I actually don't know anyone who's like happy and has children at this age. I have like
that clip actually makes me emotional to listen to. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because I know that's what a lot of the younger generation is listening to, and it's so far from the truth. I don't care who her friends are. I truly think that it is her perspective of like, you are misunderstanding hard work and hard days for hell. Don't actually make me mad right now. Is hell your child locking eyes with you across from a room and you immediately seeing them relax because they know they're safe in your presence? Is hell your child coming up to you and saying, love you, mom? Is hell the sound of little children whispering in the morning in their bed because they know they're not supposed to get up yet, but they're awake? Is that what hell sounds like? I'm so confused. Is hell your child asking for help? That's not hell. Owie, okay? So hi, if you've never seen one, here she is, a young mom of 3 children that didn't get any sleep last night. That's happy. Life in her eyes and joy in her heart.
Why are you so pressed? Obviously, that's not what hell sounds like. Obviously, that's not her friend's experience. Obviously. There's no reason for all these women to get online and get all defensive because they're a stay-at-home mom and they are so mad at what Chappell said. She wasn't talking to you. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Let me know what you think of this controversy. Like and sub to help feed my 28 kids. I also have channel memberships now. Very cool. I will see you guys later.